ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to draw yourself Adventure Time style. And this is the female version, so if you're looking for the male version, I'll have a link in the description. So let's get started. Right now you'll see me drawing a bunch of circles and sticks. Basically I'm just making the pose for the character. The character is myself, obviously. Before I draw, I usually determine a pose and then I figure out the shapes within that pose and then I just go with it from there. Now, with female Adventure Time characters, there's usually a specific way they draw them. They have thin characters, they have, I guess, average characters, and then they have the curvier characters. When drawing myself, I think I'm going to go with the curvier version of the female figure. So one thing to remember when drawing Adventure Time style, the head is detached from the neck. Like there's no line defining the actual head, and the head shape is very round. And here I'm using a reference picture of Breakfast Princess to draw out my skirt. And this part of the video is what I like to call fleshing out the character. This is when I add like the actual limbs, and with Adventure Time characters, the arms are very like noodle shaped. Well, some of their legs are too. For the male, you'll notice it mostly. And I guess Princess Bubblegum, her legs are very noodly as well. And the hands are pretty easy. They're usually just drawn with 3 fingers. And yeah, I think that's basically it. For the legs, what I did was I used a reference picture of Jungle Princess. And when I draw the female Adventure Time legs, I'd like to draw the gap in the middle with the curves on the outside of the leg. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but I do have a link in the description for a body reference for both male and female. So if you need a better understanding of what they look like, you can just click on the link and it'll take you to my DeviantArt page. Okay, and now onward to the hair. In Adventure Time, they have 2 ways they draw hair. We have the pointy end version, and then we have the rounded end version. For the drawing of myself, I went with the rounder edge. Although some parts are a little bit pointy. And there I am just drawing the face, and the face is just 2 dots and the mouth is very simple. And when drawing this style, or I guess for drawing any style, I recommend you get reference photos just so you have something to go by to help you define it better. And here I am just adding more details. After the initial sketch and fleshing out of the body proportions, this is where I start adding in the details, and you can see I put a flower in my hair, and I'm always wearing a necklace, so I drew in a necklace. And then you start to add the clothing. So this is where you're going to really define the style of your drawing. And whether you're drawing an OC or yourself, when you add the clothes, this is where your picture starts to pop. So I did notice that there were other how to draw yourself videos in specific, I guess, styles. And what I noticed is that there wasn't, I guess, for both male and female genders. So that's what I'm hoping to do with my videos. And right here, I'm just adding in a guitar. I drew my version of myself as I would be in the Adventure Time universe. So instead of being a princess, I would want to be a warrior. And so I started to design a weapon that I would use, and I just basically wanted a blade glove. It's called a guitar. And when adding in details, some of them are very like there's very minimal detail. An example is the feet, and I'm going on to that next, and I'll show you. There's really not a lot to draw. I just drew a line to define where the legs end and the boots begin. Okay, and going back to the topic of me drawing male characters as well, um, because I am female, I decided that with the male character drawings, I would pick a character from another, like a different comic, cartoon, or video game and draw him. And so for this week, I drew Link from The Legend of Zelda in Adventure Time style. So if you want to go check that out, like I said, link in the description, and I will put a link, a clickable one, it on the end slate. And here's me just coloring with Copics. I really wanted to color digitally, but I am saving for a Cintiq, so that's just going to have to wait for further videos. And yeah, pretty much done. So if you like my video, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.